What is this view? Hello, everyone.
Any way I can. Trust
My
me.
my Joy-Cons have been occasionally spinning my camera for me, and it looks like they got us straight into the pumpkin patch that time. I hope everyone's been doing well. You can see I haven't changed my my hoodie since the last time we designed it. So last time we got the storage all organized, so that has remained nice and organized. I haven't done a whole lot in addition to that. So I still need to do, I need to do a bunch of mining. I need to collect a bunch of stuff now that we have all the biome chests set up the right way and everything else. And from doing that organizing, I'm also a little bit low on Dreamlight, or lower than I am used to being at least. And so doing things that would get me Dreamlight is also something, and I think I am really behind on talking to villagers, is something I wanted to look at doing. And in addition to that, I'd be up for designing something because I haven't done that in a while. Either an area, a room, or maybe something with a touch of magic tool. I am a little bit considering trying to see if I could make, and this is probably a stretch, but trying to put my little cuttlefish onto a shirt or something. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but that is something I am considering. I'm just clicking through. I didn't read Woody's conversation. There is something going on in OBS right now where if I full screen my OBS, which is how I, it's like the preview of the stream that I look at. If I make it full screen for some reason, it makes my preview really tiny. So I'm trying to use it in a window because that's a little bit bigger, but it's still overall smaller than what I'm used to. Some of the things like the dialogue look very tiny. There are on what could. So I've been trying to remember to buy out Kristoff's stall and put it into the chest that we assigned specifically for these materials. Over here, and I've stopped buying coal daily like I had been. You can see I'm still getting some coal from doing the night thorns and things like that, and then trying to keep the storage the way that we set it up since that took us forever. Yeah, it's been working so far. I have not done very much mining in particular. I've done a few quick runs, like each time that I log in, I'm trying to get the darkwood from our darkwood farming setup. So we're on to a third stack, which is pretty nice. Is that, where's the, I didn't even realize you could go back here. Was that, did I miss one? That was a really strange coin throw, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those ended up in the building, but I didn't see any more that I could have gotten. Still haven't figured out how to get rid of all the oregano. I think my best bet is to just keep picking it unless it spawns in a convenient place like over here, and I accidentally, I guess, picked some of these because this used to be like 3 or 4 of them spawning in here. Sorry. I'm pretty sure that we don't actually have a Wally quest that we're waiting on. I'm pretty sure that's just It's kind of like the egg bushes, kind of a leftover from the extravaganza that the game hasn't quite figured out how to turn off. I know that I need more conversations and more favorite gifts and things like that, so trying to be a little bit better about talking to them, except I'm not always paying attention to the conversations, which probably isn't great. I'm a little wondering if we're going to have higher level caps, in which case doing things like this would be, I'd be more motivated to do things like this at least. Good, and we did get some Dreamlight from the first daily discussion at least. I know I have dried flowers because I have not been picking them all, so we can do something with that. Mining. Got 2 mining things. A favorite gift I'd have to look up. But at least the favorite gift one gives a little bit more than like cooking the 3-star meal. I should do a bunch of cooking. Let's see. We could get really close to feeding raccoons. And ravens, so I guess feeding a lot of things, harvesting stuff. Raccoons and the crocodiles, I'm still just not great at. Oh, we could get 500 from feeding the squirrels pretty quickly. And I think I have, and it's their favorite food, which is why this is so low, because I didn't realize for the longest time that it's peanuts, not apples. So feeding all the critters is useful. I need to keep removing the night thorns. I had stopped so frequently because I was prepping for future star paths. I think we're far enough out now that I could still keep removing them. Oh, I'm very far behind on feeding sea turtles. Lots of harvesting things. What else we got? Oh, selling fruit. I guess I collect things and I don't necessarily sell them very frequently. So that's some stuff that I could do. Oh, I have not been giving the foxes their favorite food because I like when they give me iron ingots in return. And they don't do that if I give them their favorites. Cleared all of gardening. Oh, fishing. Ooh, only 2 more seafood. How close are we on the continuous catch one? I was getting sort of close, but I clearly don't fish very much. Catch without fail. I'm up to. I thought this was a good bit higher than 18. But I guess I probably had to start over at some point, so now we're just to 18. So lots of fishing I could do. Oh, if we do catch more seafood, just cooking 10 more could get me another level on here. Collections done. Friendship. Those daily discussions. 500 daily discussions. How many villagers do we have? 10? 20? That would take a while. That's like 100 days or something. What else? We can't do. Well, I could add 4 more rooms to my house probably pretty easily. I probably have the coins for that. Dreamlight duties I've got to keep doing, and then that'll add up there too. And then all the mining stuff is just basically mining all of the things, which is something I need to do. So these, I don't have any more that are going to be particularly easy and quick now. Put down those saves. I do play on a V1 Switch, so it's always good to have a save there.
I really like it here.
Oh, are these our squirrels, like right here? That's convenient because I need to feed you. Come here. I have peanuts, your favorite. And now that we're looking at being able to customize furniture and other things, oh, I was hoping for a motif bag, which is a weird thing to say. But with Update 5 giving us expansions to the Touch of Magic tool, being able to have all the motifs is much more appealing now that we can use them for more things. I wish there was a way to figure out... You didn't give me... Oh, why'd you have to put it back there? Well, this is where all my rocks are, I guess. I wish there was a catalog system in-game that showed you the collections for the motifs so you could kind of figure out which ones you're missing. I don't really want to move the balloons just to get another dream crystal and a rock. This is where that fill in every square when you build something, especially the squares that you can't get to easily, comes in handy. Hi, Katie. Thanks for popping in. Okay, we just fed both raccoons. I could feed the rabbits. I think I have carrots in the chest down here. I also think I just failed to, yeah, I didn't empty my pockets before leaving the biome. Do have carrots down here. I'll have to put those away again, but where did the little bunnies go? Well, I'll just pick everything up that's in this biome, maybe mine some rocks, and hopefully if I see the rabbits, we can feed them while I'm down here. I wonder how long the butterflies are going to stay around for. That new effect that they added. You really like it, having the different things flying in the air, just like the fireflies in the darker realms. That was an unexciting rock. It was like a single rock. So somebody reminded me in the comments, I do need to, I tend to mine in the biomes that have iron or have something rare and exciting, and I need to not forget to mine in the meadow and in the plaza because that's where I can replenish my rock supply or stone, because I have not been doing that. And that is probably, along with, of course, making the pathing, one of the reasons why I'm so low on that. Notifications on my computer. Ooh, buddy. Saw the white one and I was thinking it was... Wait, did it disappear through the fence? It did. It can run places that I cannot. I feel like it's a little bit behind. Okay. Where are we going now? I'm also thinking about de-decorating some places. Where? I lost the bunny. Oh, there it is. I'm so glad that it jumps up and down so I can find it. How many times do I have to chase you? I haven't fed the bunnies in so long. Okay, it just... Y'all saw that, right? It like magic disappeared on me. Why did it... Bunny rabbit. Oh. It was there and then it blinked out of existence. That was so strange. Alright, I will pick up wood until I see it again, I guess. Oh, I should check. We're on Friday, right? Is it Pink Crocodile Day? I think it might be. Yes, more Dreamlight. And I have to not forget to do that this time. Let's see. Oh, it is before 3. It is barely before 3 for me, so I don't know. I don't know if these schedules have been updated with daylight savings and what that might mean in which direction. But I should go feed this sunbird. So I should probably do that next because I will get sidetracked doing everything else and forget, and it'll be after 3. It's not here today. When on earth are you here, little pink crocodile? Because I thought I was waiting for today to go feed it, and I guess that is not the time for it. Maybe it's tomorrow. The red fox and the pink crocodile must be tomorrow early morning. That's probably what that is, because I know 2 of them are... I did not want to go in here. I clicked the button once, I picked the thing, and then we are done. Very nice empty house. I think I just have those 3 companions left to unlock. I wonder what companions will add in the new update. I'm hoping there's some that aren't premium shop companions that they add. I mean, if they're adding Fairy Godmother, if they did Cinderella, I could see like a, you know, her little like bird friends or the mice, something like that. Is there? I feel like there's been no music for a while and it's strange. I do not remember which of the flowers this particular bird likes. If you do know which of the flowers the orchid sunbird likes that's up here, please let me know. I feel like it might be a red or pink one, but I don't know. That was some lag on my side. I clicked the button to pick up. My character just kind of like stopped for a bit. So strange. I wonder if it's a new OBS delay or if it's actually the game having that sort of a delay. Because usually it's pretty much seamless. I haven't even seen the hummingbirds yet. Too close to a very giant tree. I think I probably have... Ooh, there's my bird. I probably have a flower for it. Probably. I'm gonna give it some flower. Whatever I have in my pocket is what it's gonna get. And hopefully this unlocks it, because I know I have done this more than once. So I have the red, the yellow. What are you over here? Let's give it a pink one, because it's pink. I mean, that seems fine. Be my friend. Why aren't you my friend yet? How many flowers do you need? Because it is clearly more than I have given it. We got one more towards it. I'm pretty sure when we do get it, it pops up on screen that we've unlocked it as a companion. I think it's done that for the past 2. Oh, what did I... Missed. That's alright. Now that it's just missing one more vanilla instead of missing like a chance at like a furniture pouch or something, I don't mind missing the last one as much. I did get a critical event, I guess, picking the Dreamlight fruit the other day. And so I had one where it did that and it put the whole bunch of them out, and then I had one that was the golden harvest. So I had like these 50 something that are in my pocket are from like mostly 2 days, because I got those back to back. And I guess I picked these late yesterday because they're not here yet. I guess we could feed this one too, because I'm sure there's like a feed the sunbirds thing that I haven't accomplished yet. Also, don't forget, not that I want you to like leave the stream and go there instead, but Twitch drops. The first bundle is today and tomorrow, and then the second bundle is Sunday and Monday. Again, they have a specific list of streamers and things. There's a video if you haven't hooked up your accounts yet or done it before, but that is where the headphones that I'm wearing and then the table outside my house are from today's Twitch drops. At first, I thought they were just re-releasing the same ones, but it's 4 new items that are in the same collection. So they still have that black and light up RGB color scheme. So similar like family of items, but new individual items. So weird when the character runs like up into the camera Or when you come out of some of the houses, I feel like every time I come out of like Anna and Kristoff's house, like the camera is embedded in my head. Oh, this is where all the bones have been. Back here. That's it's a little creepy. Makes me kind of want to try, maybe not right now, but at some point, like collecting the bones in a given area for a build, or to just to make it creepy, because it's creepy to see like a lot of the bones in the same place. I should probably pick up some of the stuff that I have here too, because I just wanted to see what everything looked like, which is why it's here in the first place. Another regular rock. I would happily feed that sunbird multiple times if it would just count. That's so nice. I think I forgot to drop everything in the chest before I left the last biome though. So I need to go back and do that. I think I'll mine these rocks and then we'll drop stuff in the meadow. That's kind of far away. But I'm thinking maybe I should get stuff from the mines because I know I'm pretty low on crystals and things, but I should also pick up a buddy. They do kind of get in the way in there, but the drops are worth it. I think I missed one coming in here. Oh, and the dark wood. Seen some here. Yes. This setup has been working so well, and I really like having one storage location that is just for this item, since I have so little of it compared to my other wood. But look, we're almost at 3 full stacks. This is so worth it. Oh, and we got another piece. Anna is not mining. Who's mining that I have? Oh, I might need to make more berry salad. Let's see. So that is all the plaza stuff. Down here we'll have... Oh, did I move my mining? I think my mining chest and my general chest are in different places. Yeah, that's why I still have the stones in here after doing that. So I think this one might be mining then. Yes. Okay. Who is around that we can see? Like, no one. Simba? Oh, I think Moana is mining.
I don't think my ancestors ever imagined we'd voyage to a place like this.
Yes.
Ah!
So now we have a mining buddy, so that will be more useful. I think I have a Dreamlight task to sell the minerals, so I'm gonna sell some of those. No, and I told him I wanted to buy. Oh, I only had to sell one. I sold 2. I wonder if... I think all the bigger tasks are to mine them, not to sell them. Yeah, water things. Sure, now give me the 500 coins one. Then I have stuff for up here.
Don't forget, I'm here to
It
help.
needs to go in one of these. Is it this one, our mining chest? Yes. Where did I get the iron then? Trying to think now, like, where have I mined that I would have gotten iron and not put it away? But I'm gonna make more berry salad because I am low on it, and if I'm going to do anything that requires energy, I'm gonna go through it pretty quickly.
Very good friends.
Which I wish I'd remembered before stream to do more of this. I'm also just like, bulk cooking, please. And the next one. Like, don't make me push 100 buttons to make a stack of this. Especially with how much we use it. Bulk cooking. Just be like, I want to make 50 of them. And it'd be fine if they wanted to cap it at like 50? Or whatever a single stack is. I think that'd be reasonable and plenty. It does look like I should be collecting the blueberries and raspberries more than I am. I have under 300 blueberries. I did get a critical, like the one where it throws them all out, and I did get a golden harvest on those too. So I'm doing a little bit better than I had been, but I have like twice as many gooseberries for some reason. But I guess the biomes that I go in, like, I tend to harvest the gooseberries whenever I go check the darkwood. So I guess I've just been doing more than that. I think I've been neglecting the forest and the beach a bit. I guess I could move the bushes so that they're, like, more nearby. Like, I have a ridiculous amount of those eggs just because they're right there. And because my brain's like, oh, limited time thing, you must harvest, except now they don't seem to be, and I just keep harvesting them. But they have been counting towards the fruit harvesting goals. Like the general ones. Most of them, though, are like harvest this many blueberries, raspberries, so they don't help towards the bigger ones. Anywhere near a full stack yet, but I might just go ahead with what I have. I think it'll be enough to keep going. Oh, you can never have too much berry salad. Alright, I'll do one more and then we'll keep going, probably mining since we have Moana. And then maybe after a little bit of mining, I'm considering doing, trying to put my cuttlefish on a shirt. Oh hey, Dreamlight task. Didn't even think of that. And now it says feed a critter. We just fed like 5, or attempted to feed 5, only really succeeded with like 4 of them. Not been mining with a buddy in a while, and I keep forgetting that I have to wait for them to throw me all their items. Oh, I forgot to put those carrots back. We're gonna hope that the camera cooperates in here because I know I should be doing rounds in the mine since I don't have that many rubies and sapphires, but especially for the crystals so that we can use the potions. I need to be getting those for the potions, the special soil and the red algae. I'm thinking about that. I know it's really early, but thinking about stocking up on those things for the next update, because they seem to be really helpful in the quests. Like using that potion on the tree for Simba's quest saved us days. Let's see, nothing there. Run down here. I think there are minerals to mine in every one of the paths except the one with the glowing mushrooms. Oh, okay. That is a good reminder to stretch, have some water, the game's way of reminding us to take care of ourselves. So I'll put you on the be right back screen once I hit the next load button so I can go refill my water. Wonder if the load screens are going to get shorter or longer in future updates, because I could see them getting longer because you're loading in more content, but maybe they go for making it more efficient. All right, I will be right back. Where is that screen? Okay, so we're back in. Let's see what I have. Okay, so I think we saved nothing from being in the mines, which is fine because I think we only got through like, what, 2 or 3
so warm.
minerals in mining.
Oh, maybe I'll take a nap today.
There's a A lot of folks gathered outside my
Now we're
house.
gonna be very good friends.
This is the table from the Twitch drops that are today, by the way, and the headphones around my neck are also. Let's see where folks are to grab a new... I'm just like instinctively clicking the button. But who on here is mining that we could bring with us? Oh, Olaf might be. I think Elsa is. I wonder where Moana went, because she was with us. I wonder if she had to go grab lunch or something, you know? Sometimes the game does that to me, where it decides it needs to reload when a character needs to go to the restaurant. Yes, she is mining. I find that Elsa is one of the characters that, for me, gets stuck a little bit more often than some of the others.
It's so warm.
But we'll bring her with us this time.
Maybe I'll take a nap today.
So I want to do like one round in the mine to start collecting more of those crystals and things, so I'll have them for the potions that I'm assuming I will want in the next update to make things go faster. Oh, she beat me in here. I keep forgetting I should probably corral my buddies so that it's easier to pick up all the stuff that they drop later. I would love it in Update 5 if they would add that your companion would pick up all the stuff on the ground for you automatically. Maybe have a setting where you could turn that on or off just in case there were situations where you didn't want that to happen. Because as much as it is fun to run through these, alright, and try this memory again. Same color, same place. There we go. When is Daisy gonna come to game? I was thinking that might have, like, I thought they might do like the villagers companions, like have Daisy and Eve come in the February update for Valentine's Day or something. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I can walk here. I either need the camera to be better, or I need there to be fewer obstacles for me when I'm in this area. Let's see. Do we have a wing down here, or that's just rocks? I definitely missed something. Took some sort of a shortcut that I was... I think I just got turned around. I'm gonna actually try to do it backwards. I used to be so... like, I could do this half asleep. You keep taking right turns and everything is fine. And you just kind of keep going. And I feel like now, every time I come in here, it feels different, and I know it's not. I feel like I've gotten turned around more so and had more like, what is the camera showing me kinds of things going on. Hi Holly, how are you? Right now I am mostly mining, but stocking up on resources and things. I haven't done much mining in the like mine here in a while, so I'm kind of low on the crystals that you would use to make the potions. So right now I'm getting some of those, doing some resource collecting, and then I'm thinking at some point to either decorate, or I kind of want to make a shirt with my cuttlefish on it. I don't know if that's possible, but I might try to do it anyway. At the moment, just mining for stuff. And Elsa's with us because she is a mining buddy, so she's giving extra drops. It feels like the mine will give me all the different kinds of things that I need. See, crystals like that are what I really want. I know that the rubies and the sapphires are They only come from in here, so I know I don't have that many of them. So happy to get those and the iron as well. But I think I don't need to go down that one. Because the camera is a bit much in here, I think we might just do the 1 round in this mine. So we can get back to like normal camera handling. I think I may not have run over whatever she dropped. Yes. Maybe we could make the ceiling higher in here. Would that help with the camera? I think the rock that's in here, I did 2 recently, so that's probably a full round unless the one there. Yeah, so I'm gonna save before exiting the mine just so that we know for sure all the stuff in my pockets will still be there when I leave. Almost ran right past the storage chest for that. I'm doing well, Holly. How are you? This one. You know, I have not done mining up in the Forgotten Lands in a while. I feel like I used to a lot just because it was new and like purple and there's amethyst up here. I don't think I haven't done much mining in general outside of the star path in a while. So I feel like I'm low-ish on everything. Not so much the other gems and things, but the stuff you actually use, the crystals especially. Also iron. I think I might just pick up Elsa's stuff later or on a second round. So you did decide on the London City Core then. Nice. I'm sorry about the high pain day. Those are no fun at all. Way more frequent than they need to be. But I'm glad that Animal Crossing is a helpful distraction. Debated a bit about playing this versus Animal Crossing. I ended up with this because I needed to go check on my Twitch drops anyway. And I was like, I should do some collecting stuff and some designing stuff. Might do Animal Crossing tomorrow. If it was easier to switch halfway through, I think I would do both. Like, I would do a couple rounds of, like, resource gathering in this, and then switch over to Animal Crossing, but on YouTube, it really doesn't like it if it's a mix. Ooh. This is so much stuff. What is that? Want all the things. And they have disappeared. Oh, so you don't have the Spring Core Island anymore, and now just the City Core. Nice. Yeah, if it's more inspiring to you, that seems like a great decision. For this one, I have the middle tier. I think it's the deluxe, because I got it back like towards the beginning, so it wasn't on sale or anything, but I really liked the turtle that was in it and the amount of moonstones, because I knew I would end up wanting them anyway, so it seemed like a reasonable deal. But I kind of wish, like, if I was gonna get it now, I would easily get the highest tier because it has been on sale for the Switch at a lower price than the deluxe tier, the middle one. And I was like, hey, can I get those moonstones? But I have gotten to play it for much longer because I got it earlier. But because it comes with stuff and the moonstones, the like not base tier feels more worth it. I think it depends on, I mean, it depends on your budget, of course, and if you think you'll play it. The main thing is to be able to play the Star Path even, you need the moonstones, and that's kind of the main thing. You get more of those with the higher tiers. So like if I was gonna get it today, I have to look at the prices, but if the highest tier, I don't remember what it's, the super duper special top tier, if that was still on sale for less than the price of the deluxe, I would absolutely get that one. Like hands down, I would get that version. It also depends on the platform, because like I've been considering getting it on my Mac too, but on Mac you can only buy the base tier, which is disappointing. So yeah, I don't know. It depends a little bit. I would check on moonstone prices and on, do you really like any of the items in one of those bundles? Because you won't be able to get them any other way. So it's kind of, you have that one chance to decide on that. And if you're like, I don't really like this stuff, and if I want moonstones, I'll just buy them later, and your platform allows for that, because at the beginning, that was the only way you could get them, then the base tier makes sense, probably. Or if you're like, I have $30 and not $50, then of course the base tier makes sense. But if you're like, I think I really like those items, but I don't know. If you really like the items, go for the higher tier. If you find one of the higher tiers on sale, I would say definitely go for it, because that'll be your cheapest way to get moonstones.
I'm so happy, Eric.
But it kind of depends. Okay, yeah, playing on Switch, then at least you have the option. If you're playing on Switch, it's so hard because the highest tier having recently been so on sale, I'm kind of like, you want to get it when it's when it's at that lower price. But at least you have the options on the Switch. It is still, it's not stable like a Nintendo developed game is. Like, they did not do a good job of optimizing it for the Switch. Like, you can see in any of my gameplay, like, we crash about once an hour. It varies. Sometimes it's every 15 minutes, but we seem to be past those times. Sometimes we get 3 hours of gameplay before it crashes. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. But they have been getting a lot better with it on the Switch. And on the Switch, you can now buy moonstones separately, so if you decided in the future, like, hey, I want to do that, like, you could do that. So it's more like, do you like the exclusive items enough to pay for them? Oh, okay. Yeah, the not on sale, I think it's very personal preference, I guess. When they were on sale, I think that made it a lot easier to recommend like one over the other. At least depending on what you were looking for. Why is there iron? Where did I get the... Oh, the iron from the mines, right? Yeah, and at some point it will go free to play. And we think probably sometime this year, so there's a good chance that, you know, there's a good chance that by the holidays it'll be free to play and then you don't even have to pay for it. You can just play it. And if you decide you want to do something with moonstones or something, you can do that separately. Hi Martine, how are you? Put everything in here. I'm debating about leaving some of the dream fruit here just because this is where most of my dreamlight fruit are they dream fruit or dreamlight fruit? I'll find out finally. Dreamlight fruit. This is where most of my dreamlight fruit trees are. How a scorpion was a spider. Oh, the tarantula? You're talking in-game, I'm guessing. But either way, those are both, you know, some of the scarier parts of Animal Crossing. You know, I almost didn't get Animal Crossing because I was concerned it was going to be too stressful because I was, like, reading about it and seeing previews and I was like, you have to deal with loans and then these wasps sting you, and then you have to run from scorpions and things. And I was like, I don't know if I want to deal with the stress of that game right now. Which is so funny because Animal Crossing is typically really not very stressful. Oh, I missed some night thorns. Although I do remember in the beginning, I was stung by wasps for like days before I could figure out how to get rid of it. People are like, oh, you just make medicine. I'm like, I don't know how to make medicine. And my villagers were just laughing at me. They were not helping. And I didn't know there was a second tab to the shop where you could like buy it either. I was like, this game is mean. I think, yes, I do have a chest right here. And like nothing is going into it. Do I have? I don't think I made a separate mining chest for the plaza, so I'm just gonna put extra stuff in there. And you know what? The carrot seeds too, because those come from the night thorns. I don't know where the ones in my pocket come from though. I didn't pay any attention. Okay, no. I was gonna say I needed this shovel because I should do the stumps and stuff. I should also more berry salad. This is why I need so much of it, because I waste it by like clicking multiple times and eating more than I need to. I'm definitely hoping for golden harvest on my blueberries, since I'm so much lower on those now. Contemplating taking down our like, what is this, 8, 10 Dumbo rides that are up here, so I could put something else instead. Or just have it open. I'm probably gonna, when we get close to the next update, there's a good chance I'm going to like undo a lot of the builds that I have. Can I slow the camera spinning setting down? When I was in the mines, I have very little control. I don't know if there's a setting for that, but I can try to spin it less myself. Because I'm guessing if I move it less frequently, is that more helpful versus spinning it slower? I don't know. Let's see what their settings are. It'll be under graphics. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna turn the camera shake off because that is... Yeah, well, and I feel like it changes in this game some. I don't actually know what this means. Does that make sense? Like I have a slider here, but would it make my camera move slower? Would it make my camera move faster if I change it? All right, I'm experimenting, so I would maybe not watch while I try to spin the camera if that's a problem. Okay, I think that makes it a bit smoother. It's less... Okay, we're gonna try... I think this setting should help with that, but I also need to just be a little bit more careful with spinning the camera, because for me, most of the time when I'm in control of it, I don't notice it as much until I go to edit a video and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's spinning in circles. But I know the camera for me had been, sometimes I barely touch it and it like flings you all the way around. So I think, oh, I got one of those now. I think the setting I just adjusted should make that a little bit slower and smoother. Well, I figure if it's, you know, unnerving for like one person, it will be for others. Okay, I am not getting the rest of those berries because they are somewhere. But I know this game in particular, like, the way that the camera works is not great for a variety of things, and especially anybody who has any degree of motion sickness. And they change it kind of every time. But we had, like, I'm so glad they fixed it, but the lightning storms, like, I would have to just stop playing at night because they would go, it was flickering and flashing to full white. You go from, like, so dark you can barely see to so white, and it was like my eyes would be watering. I was just like, this is not okay. I couldn't believe that they didn't have, like, a setting to fix it or anything. Smoother gameplay would not bother me. So I don't think that's a problem. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save before we open that. I probably am not going to be able to fix it as much as I would like to, but I think it's good to just be more aware of it. Oh, a new one altogether. What is this a memory for? I don't know who that is. Why don't I know who that is? Oh, that's something from Wreck-It Ralph. I would not have guessed. I was like, is it Hercules? They've got weird characters in there. Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think that's really common too. It's something I think we need developers to be a little bit more aware of. But also, since so much of it is like, they could fix a lot of things about the camera, but if I keep spinning it around, that's still going to be a problem for somebody watching. So it's a whole combination of having the controls, the performance, and then also just using them in a way that makes it smoother. But having independent camera movement is so different than like Animal Crossing, where I don't have to worry about that. I feel like there's still something... Like, I know I changed that parameter, and I thought when I changed it, the only thing it would change is, like, the speed at which I'm able to change it. But what it feels like... I don't know if you all notice it, but what it feels like to me is that the in-game, the auto camera is different. Oh, yeah, no, I have typos all the time, so no problem. Aren't writing essays or publishable books or anything in chat. Typos are fine. Um, I really want to play with that camera setting now off stream though to just see like what does it do, what does it mean? Because it feels to me like that the auto camera may have adjusted more than the manual camera. I'm fascinated now. Ooh, you got the shop open already. Nice. When did you start the island that you're working on? Keep thinking about starting a new island. I'm like, I have I have enough to work on and I still don't. And I'm like, I haven't done like a start one for a particular theme and finish it kind of thing. Oh, I didn't even notice I have a clothing bag I have to open. What else can go in here? I think we'll put this in here. Put some gold, and then I'm gonna go back to our, well, I'll get the snowy thing. You started on Wednesday and you already have the shop. Nice. Is this one in the mining chest? And then I think the chest on the other side is kind of the main one. Really, that's all that goes in here. I didn't even move my character and it still opened the different thing. So I think these seeds are in here. I have no idea where the leek seeds came from. I guess not up here though. Let's see what came in the pouch. Please something new and interesting and not just like a pair of socks, which were at some point interesting. An orange turban. That is new and interesting. It looks almost exactly like my hair in game. Oh, I guess I didn't go down this side, did I? Yeah, I might, I might get rid of some of the Dumbo rides. I really like the idea of having tons of them, but they do take up a lot of space, and now that we have gotten past that point in the community challenge, they're not really serving as much of a purpose. Except to kind of be silly. Wonder when Monsters Inc. stuff is gonna come. Like, I know we have the furniture, but when the characters are gonna come, is it gonna be a realm? You lost your game card, oh no. 2 of mine are digital and the other one's a game card, and the game card just never comes out of that Switch. Switch cartridges are so tiny though. Easy to misplace if they're not in their giant cases, and even then. Can we get see-through trees in the next update so that I can see what I'm doing? Like, I really love the idea of forested areas and stuff, and like the trees look so nice. It's just they completely block my view if I want to go do anything, like pretty much anything. That Naala singing? I didn't know she sang. Yeah, I mean, my guess would have been that it would be in the Mario Kart box. But I'm glad you got that sorted so you could keep playing. Guess the dry wood should have gone up top, huh? Let's go to the beach. I guess I'm gonna go the long way down to the beach because I always miss the exit from up there. Grab these since they're here. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't used the... I saw sparkles and I thought maybe she had thrown something at me, but I guess not. I don't use this up. All mine are in their original boxes because it's harder for me to lose them when they're that big. Okay, I thought stone only came from the plaza and the meadow. I didn't realize I could get it down here. At least from mining the minerals that are on the wall, not the rocks that are out in space. I've not been good about keeping up with my resources. Sand, though. I feel like I have so much sand. I don't like to... I mean, anybody can live in a city, right? I feel like Zell is very city. The inside of his house is like a skyscraper. Are there any of them that strike you as being more like London-y? Because you said London city core is what you're going for. Moonstone chest. Is that the first one I found today? Oh, I did find the green chest. I feel like I rarely find these things. They end up spawned like half inside a tree or something.
Oh, thanks.
Olaf always has fun things to say. I've only found like 3, 4 of those oysters or something in the past couple of weeks of play. That was a surprise. Oh nice, so you'll have kind of first-hand knowledge to inform your builds too. My gosh. There was a moment there, that sea turtle facing away from me, it looked like a scorpion. I was like, oh no, there's a scorpion. Which is not in this game. Like, there's nothing that can, like, hurt you in this game. Oh, yes, we needed these. I don't know if I have any seaweed on me to give the turtle. Let's see. No. Oh, I forgot to go to Moana's boat too. Might have to do another lap around the beach. Yes. I appreciate the lull between updates and star paths and things too, Katie. I mean, like, I feel like I should be constantly checking my Dreamlight thing because I used up like 30,000 Dreamlight or something on storage things, which I kind of wish I hadn't paid more attention to that. I'm going down here to go to Moana's boat. Oh, I'm out of... I do wonder how much of a break it'll be, because we know June is coming right up, but they did say early summer, and technically summer is not until like the 21st or something. I like the way that the rocks bounce back in because they are like the least bouncy real life object. Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of. That's where I love update day, when we get to do like all the stuff and we can just keep going and there's always things to do, but it's also like, I like that because I like being able to also put it down in between and not have to do all the things that are limited time or new. Be like, I'm all caught up. This is fine. Oh, I was gonna I was gonna get them seaweed and I didn't. Let's see. I do need to do some fishing, right? Or fishing doesn't count towards some of the goals unless it's in the bubbles. There we go, I missed. Ew, we needed that too. I think I just need to catch like 2 more of those. Maybe 1 more at this point for the next Dreamlight task. At least we have seaweed for the turtles where it had been nearby. Oh, you know what? I need to... Too many fake doors, sir. Well, the floors in your house to decorate too. I've still mostly, like, I have some of the rooms on my ground floor, like they have stuff in them. They're not fantastic or anything. I do have that one room upstairs that we decorated, but I feel like I should do more. There's part of me that wants to add the rooms to my house for the Dreamlight achievement. And top 5 favorite Disney movies? I don't know. I've told you guys I'm bad at favorites. But I think Treasure Planet is up there. Sleeping Beauty is up there. Little Mermaid, maybe. What else? I'm sure there's more. I'm thinking only cartoons too. Oh, Moana. And Zootopia, maybe. I already put my fish away. If I do this, I'm gonna get... Well, I do have the shrimp that I could put away, but I don't want to accidentally put away the seaweed we just got for the turtle. Stuff spawns fast enough that I'm just constantly... I pick up all the things and then I turn around and I'm like, wait, there's more things. I need to pick up those things too. I think what I want to do though is save, because I haven't done that in a little bit. Oh, Inside Out. It's like, I feel like Pixar almost needs its own category for favorite movies because they have so many too. Okay, where did the turtle go? Don't go in the cave, little turtle. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Is there a particular Winnie the Pooh movie? The turtles are so cute. I feel like Pixar's goal with movies is like make them cry kind of a thing. Or at least like emotional involvement is a very big part of their stories. Did we just, yes. I will take all the extra seaweed. I really like some of the red algae though. All right, we're gonna fish in the bubbles. I'm gonna completely miss fishing in the bubbles. That's totally what I meant. Oh, I can miss better. Yes. Okay, we should get Dreamlight for this. Yes, we did. Oh, feeding a critter was one of the things I didn't even realize. Oh, good. We just need to catch 150. Yep, 150 more of those, and then we can get even more Dreamlight. Oh, Princess and a Frog, Peter Pan. Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Up, and Brave. Also all good. See, there's just so many good choices. Princess and the Frog, though, is really good. It's definitely up there. I'm just gonna carry around this seafood in my pocket. Yep. Alright, we found out last time I am really low on the white flowers from up here in the glade. So I'm hoping to find some. Each time I come down here, I'm like not finding them or only finding like one. And so I have not had much luck replenishing my flowers. I am trying to pick like all the flowers, gather all the wood, since I'll need those too. There was a moment there, Holly, when I forgot you were playing Animal Crossing and was really concerned. Kevin is a really good character design. I think we talked before, like, it would be nice if they brought Kevin to game. I don't need, like, the other characters. Optional. That one, I didn't really want to talk to you, but I guess I will, which will get me a little bit closer to talking to, like, 500 people that I don't feel very close to being able to do anytime soon. She actually tried to toss me that one. Do the alligators eat the shrimp? Because I have shrimp in my pocket. I don't have the, I know they like lobster and squid. I don't know how their feelings are on shrimp because it's kind of like you blend the two together because this game considers both shrimp and squid to be seafood. Oh yeah, when we were talking about the glidable companions. That would be really fun to see, I think. Oh, another green chest. be something interesting. Oh, well, I'll take the Dreamlight, I guess. I wish instead of coins it was moonstones and Dreamlight. Like a little bit of both, or maybe all three. Honestly, I thought he was a piece of wood and was trying to pick it up. I don't feel like I need more mushrooms. But for some reason, when they are glowing on the ground, I'm gonna pick them up anyway. So you relate to the old guy then? Yeah. Feel that. But just like, can you not? I feel like I must be missing the flowers somewhere. I don't feel like I've picked up very many just in general in this biome. Here they are. They're also so like thin as a profile for an item that I think I could walk right past them and just not see them. But I think I may have also missed that center island where the house is. Yeah, I could see that. Well, we have a ton of cocoa now. Blue one. Can pick it up. And miss some stuff over here that she dropped for us. And flowers. Looking. Gonna get mushrooms. Wish it would do this with some of the rare flowers or I don't know, other things that are not. Wait. Is there a piece of wood down here? I think I should probably put these trees a little bit further apart so it's not easy to navigate in there. Okay. Should probably feed the alligators. I was thinking maybe there would be flowers on this part because I don't come over to it very much, but I don't see any. I'll check down this side. Again, I don't... Maybe I did get them all? Oh, there's one. But what is the... I realized that the way the flowers look does not always tell me which kind or color that they are. Did I get any white ones? Or, oh, I got one. Just one. This is gonna take a long time. Those white chests are not feeling worth it at the moment. Why do you think that we want to talk to her? Pick up the thing. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize I had stuff that would go in there. You know what, we're gonna put some of the coal and the rocks in here anyway. I love when you hit that X button and it just takes all the stuff out of your pocket, puts it in the chest in a nice organized manner. It is so nice. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I have storage for this now, so I should just always pick all the stuff from Wally's garden and put it away so that I have some of everything. I think I have played Animal Crossing at all hours of the day. So yes, 6 or 7 a.m., sure. Waking up at 6 or 7 a.m. to play it, less common than staying up until 6 or 7 to play it. Has been a while since that's happened, though. Oh, forget. I should put these chests maybe a little bit further away, because I can't seem to open them on the garden side. And so that causes just a little bit less efficiency. Oh. I really need to start waiting to step away from the thing I'm trying to harvest just in case it does that. I feel like I end up missing some. Oh, this it's like, why is nothing moving? It's because it's a farming chest and I have not been doing farming here. I am beginning to think that having the regular chest and the mining chest in the same location might be beneficial. You're doing a villager if you say who. Oh, you mean you're looking for villagers and you're trying to decide who you should get? Yeah, sure. You can tell us who you have currently. The running in circles on here is a little bit different than doing it in Animal Crossing where it doesn't also move the whole screen. Do I have stuff to go in here? Little. Where are my regular ones? Yes, and as the cuttlefish is reminding us, don't forget to stretch, change position, have some water. I should probably sit more upright. Oh, with only 3 tickets, I don't know how picky you can be. That feels more like, do I use my tickets or do I just autofill? Wait, I did? The yellow and the red, those are from up here. So I can put them in. Right? This is from up here. This is kind of my secondary chest for this area. Let's see where I'm at with the... I'm gonna save. And then are there any Dreamlight tests? Oh, we can take a picture. That's easy. If I catch one more seafood, we get that. And change outfits. Easy enough. I'm afraid that the various things are gonna get in the way if I try to change my outfit down there. I know I just saved, but the other menu scares me a little bit. I mean, if you have Treasure Island access, you could also just get a villager, but that's not as much fun sometimes. Alright, so outfit changing for the Dreamlight. Oh, game, come on, I just saved. So don't forget to stretch, get your water, whatever you need to do while the game reloads. Its way of reminding us to take care of ourselves too. So how long has my mic been muted then? Because I just unmuted it on the stream deck and then I saw it was muted on the mic itself. And when I was trying to respond to the comment in French, I realized that I couldn't see my captions anymore. So sorry about that. I was talking. Not sure how how long you did not hear me for, though. And I was saying I took French, but it's been a long time, so I only understand the individual words, but not all together. Oh, we were on a call until like a minute ago. So I get the is and always, and then I guess direct, but then the, I don't know. All right, so what I was thinking is going to the Touch of Magic tool because we know a bunch of updates are coming to it anyway, but I wanted to see, and this may completely not work, but trying to make my little cuttlefish on the shirt. Yeah, no. I was talking, I just, I think I muted it when I was drinking water, and then I thought I unmuted it, but I think I might have, I don't know. I think I tapped the other mute button or something. But yeah. So anyway, I want to try to design another shirt. I was also interested in what else you all think might be coming to the Touch of Magic tool, the customization stuff in the next update, because we know that they showed us the beds. Also, hi Kat, welcome in. I'm assuming we're going to be able to do other furniture as well. I don't know what. I feel like there's a lot of things that they could go and do with it. You know what? Maybe I need a different background first. I'm thinking that this looks like this shape, the leaf shape, might work for kind of the back of the cuttlefish. Because it's got a similar shape. Oh, I'm so not used to these controls. Nope, that's not it. It's not intuitive for me yet. Let's see. All right. That ZR, what it doesn't tell you is that you need to use the left stick in order to actually rotate it. I don't know. If its head is going to cover it, then would this direction make more sense? Or is it better? Maybe there? Nope. Okay, I'll have it in the direction. Here we go. Okay, so for me, rotating works better if I hold down ZR, I position it with the left stick, and then I let go of ZR, and then the left stick is gonna move it all over the place, but at least it's not spinning it anymore. I don't have a normal stream schedule, so it could be any day of the week. I feel like I had one for a bit and then got other things put on my schedule and it ends up going all over the place. What color? Well, I guess if I did layers of color, my cuttlefish on my, when I drew it, looks more orange, but on here it looks really yellow. They have... We will start with that one, and then we can put details over it. I almost want to put the shirt as being the... Oh, I thought I had clicked it. The background color, I was thinking of the same kind of blue as the shirt that I had. But I don't know. I mean, we could do that, and then... At least the background color is really easy to change. So I need some other shapes. I could kind of make that work, sort of. I wish it was easy to like cut off the parts of the shape and then move that whole piece together. Because I could see this apple shape being useful, but then the stem is kind of there. I'm less sure about the utility of that. But maybe if we move it down that way. Okay, is the... Are you getting weird, like, robotic things happening to the sound? Because in my headphones, I'm getting some really weird stuff going on, and I'm hoping that's just me needing to do something with my headphones and not for everybody else. No? Okay, great. Which direction? Maybe a little bit bigger? Oh, maybe not that big. That. This actually might work better if... I wish you could do just outlines on things. Because a lot of times I end up layering shapes because I need them to have some kind of an outline to them. And then makes it tricky. I also feel like this shape gets more green as I make it larger, and somehow in the smaller version it's not as much so. So if I put this one, maybe it does need to be bigger. If I'm thinking of it as an outline. Actually, I might need to move the whole thing up some. So if we put that one there and then also move this one. I mean, I don't know why it zoomed in like this, but it's really useful. And then probably layer more apple on top of that. And yes, thank you, game. I was indeed thinking of making it the orange. I think that's about the same angle. This is so... This is going to be a very abstract representation, I think. It'll be kind of amazing if this turns out. All right. What shapes do we have that could work for our various tentacles? And we've got this swirly thing, and we could try cutting pieces of the swirly thing apart. Same with kind of the regular curves. Oh, or this thing. Probably use this. Oh, the moon shape. That seems promising. All right, remember the moon shape because that seems... Okay, I could see the moon shape. I could also see the teardrop, especially if we take the teardrop and put that oval shape to kind of cut out a piece to get a curve for it. So maybe the moon for those middle arms, and then use the teardrop and that oval for that like kind of curled tentacle on the side, something like that. Let's try that. And then when I forget, someone can remind me that that's what I said. Provided we can make this small enough. Oh, yes, it looks like we can. This is so not easy to see. You know what? Maybe I need to do the same thing that I did for the, oh, not that big, but the head shape in general, and kind of make these out of that lighter color first. I mean, Pico seems like a really good choice. Let's see. Is the... I think this one is what I've been using for the background. Oh, no. Yes, this, and then... trying to think how I'm going to be able to kind of cut these out a little bit. I could put it behind the orange. I think maybe if I do put it behind the orange, that'll give us better shape. I don't know. Let's see what happens when I do that. Are these under... oh, celestial? Because it's... yes. It'll be a nice shortcut. Turn. So this might actually turn into kind of like a field of this color with the orange gonna be on top of it, I think, based on how this is going. I was just thinking, can we copy layers? I feel like we might be able to. And that might make something like this a little bit easier. Come, just a little. There we go. One. Using right trigger and left stick together is, I think, the thing that is some of the most confusing for me. Layer. This is so strange. All right, and then we add the orange moons on top of that. And a little bit smaller, and then I think that these background ones can act as a kind of the outline. Let's see. I'll change the color first. Which one? Ooh, we could do it a little bit lighter. Why does that? I was pretty sure it was something from that line, not from this line. Okay, I guess it is this line. I don't know how to do polls. So I think you're best off just... I mean, as people have given opinions, and then you're gonna have to choose. Let's see. Maybe? Oh, there. I think. Oh, come on. So close. Yeah, I'm glad you found somebody you like. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to adjust those other moons now, looking at the way that this one fits in here. I might... I may need to do is kind of adjust the order of the layers. So I think like the second one, if it comes on top of this one, it didn't do that. I don't even know if it went back or not. Let's see where that one is. It did not go back. Oh. This is gonna be a little bit of a mess. We'll make it orange. Rotate. And then scale. And position. You know, maybe I have to make the rest of the cuttlefish a little bit bigger in order for this to end up working too. All right, I'm gonna take one of these and move it up, hopefully. Rotate a little, okay, or a ton, you know, same thing. Too big. We put it somewhere here-ish. And then we can add an orange one on top. This might have been more efficient to do like a blue one, then an orange, a blue, and then an orange as I was going through, because I'd have a better idea of where they're going to end up. This one makes it smaller. How much smaller does it need to be? Kind of a lot smaller. I mean, we could also do the Mickey Mouse glove thing where you don't put nearly as many. Just like a real cuttlefish has like 8 arms and 2 tentacles, but you only see 4. You see like half of all of that on mine. But the way cartoon characters have like 4 fingers instead of 5 because it just looks like too much if you put all of them. Could do just the 3. Yeah, I can do it. So wait, no, this is not. I thought I was moving the layer over in the layer thingy, not on the shirt itself. Something like that, and then the orange one. Make it smaller. This looks strange. It looks strange. It's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna come out of this so I can save it before I add even more layers, which it's gonna need more. But this is one of the tools that tends to be a little bit less stable on this platform. Oh, and I forgot to cloud save since the last shutdown. So that's good to do too. Alright, so now we can keep going. You know, it doesn't look as bad from far away, but I see some of the things that it needs. Where is it? Oh, I didn't realize it was sort of like categorizing them. Edit. She's not gonna be a bad villager. Okay, so we have the first 4. What was the shape? Oh, the raindrop, right? I'm thinking I should be able to see if this works. Put the raindrop sort of over here and then cut a piece out of it. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, do I need to do... Maybe I should do the same thing where I do the outline color and then... Why is it not changing? Is that the color we're using? It might be. Oh, you're still hunting? I thought you took Pico. Yeah. And change. Okay, which... There's so many options because I could see the teardrop kind of going in here and then cutting out a piece on that part. I could also see something like that. There's too many options. We do it here. Yeah, I think if we do this shape, that should work. So do we do... Yeah, okay. Put the orange teardrop on top and then do the cutout, and the cutout will be in the background color. At least that's what I'm imagining right now. Whether or not that works in practice, a whole different thing. Something like that. And then we have that. Yeah, thinking this one, although the half circle could work too. So this one I want to put as the, oh wait, I don't even need to. I need to do this and put it as, oh, I do need to pick a color, I guess. It doesn't really matter what color because I'm gonna do this. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do that, and then instead of actually applying a shape to it, it will take away the other shapes. Oh, not that big. I'm gonna have to change the order of things if I want to do this, I think, because it runs into other stuff that I don't want it to. I wish I could distort shapes. That'd be so helpful right now. Because, like, I kind of like the tentacle shape that I get out of that, but I don't like the way that it cuts into the back of the cuttlefish. All right, if I move those layers, well, maybe I'm better off moving layers down than moving layers up, because I'll have a better idea of where things have gone. But if I move it here, it won't be on top of that other tentacle, and that's kind of what I need. Nice, you're gonna have Pico have a flower shop. Okay, yes, I do need this. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, how can I make this work? Not like that. What does it look like if I move that leaf all the way up? Not that one. Ugh. So in order for it to not be cut, it needs to be... Why will you not come up to be on top of that layer? Like, I might just make a new leaf in order to do that. Okay, so now the leaf is on top and I don't want the leaf on top. I also have switched the order of these by accident. I can still work with it, I think. This is still messy. I'm thinking a different shape behind the leaf, perhaps behind everything to kind of make that back shape. It could be another leaf, but it could also be a different shape. It could be the swirly thing. Oh, actually, why did I not notice this shape at first? This is almost, if I had done like a head-on view, flip this upside down and it would be perfect. Like exactly what I'm looking for. Like, look at that. Like, we just turn it around and add some tentacles and you've got a cuttlefish right there. Maybe a different color. That'd be a good undertone. Maybe more yellow. Or we put one of them down and then we put a second one with that lighter blue for an outline, and I'm thinking I move it all the way to the back. This'll work. Okay, that's really big. Although right now it looks like it's wearing a blonde puffy wig, so that's something. All right, we're gonna move this back. Actually, it doesn't need to be... We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna move it all the way back. Oh. I see. That cutout is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Maybe I should use something smaller for the cutout. I would autofill, but it's up to you. Depends on what you want to do. You know, I think that the cutout shape is going to continue to be a problem, so I'm going to see if there might be... How do you get rid of one? How do I Did not think about this. I imagine the command is just sitting right under the real cuttlefish on the screen, and I don't... Why do I not see a delete? Let me see, where are you? Nope, those are just undos and undo alls. Where is delete the layer? Am I missing it? Maybe it's under Y? It's not under Y. How do I... This has to be a thing, right? Like, and I'm just missing it? I feel really silly because I'm like, I know this has to be a thing that I can do on here. You haven't found a way to delete it either? Dear Gameloft, very simple function here. Please allow me to delete a layer, not just undo. Please? This seems like a really simple oversight. Okay, so we're just gonna put that over here for now. And I guess add something else instead. Especially since there is a layer limit, I need the ability to delete layers. Also, on one of our previous streams, I mentioned I had sent in the feedback about something and I got some generic response about time traveling back. After that stream, I got another email from Gameloft being like, oh, sorry, we misread your thing. So like, hi Gameloft if you're here. You've only used it a few times and you've needed it every time. Yeah, I haven't made all that many, and I don't know if I just didn't notice that it wasn't there, or I assumed I just hadn't looked hard enough, but it didn't occur to me that it actually wasn't there, and that's why I couldn't find it. It seems like, yeah, it seems like it's not here. Which is not good for somebody like me who changes their mind all the time. Could probably do that. Yeah, since, I mean, they're doing other things with the Touch of Magic tool, that seems like a real easy, we should have this now kind of a thing. Ooh, I like the curve coming out of this tentacle. I don't love the big chunky part on top though. So if the... I want the yellow to go on top of this orange, but not on top of anything else. I could make a smaller shape that's just yellow that goes up there instead. Maybe that would work. Let's try that. Did you ever think that pixel art in Animal Crossing was gonna look easy? Because this game makes me feel like pixel art in Animal Crossing is so easy. And I can do so much with it by comparison. Let's see. I do have, like, I have a program on my iPad where it's kind of like this. I mean, it has better controls because you know it's a whole program in itself. But where you kind of like, you copy and paste and you cut out shapes and you group shapes and you layer shapes and things like that. And I can make such cool things in it. And so I do understand like that concept. And I know you can do really neat stuff. But in this game, the controls combined with the weird missing controls, like not being able to delete a layer. I can't like group layers because it's so much tougher. I think I'm gonna need to put another orange shape in here at some point for the kind of the head area. So I think if I just do that, that might be enough. I feel like I don't have quite the shape on the outer tentacle that I kind of want. Oh, I could move. I wonder if I should move that orange teardrop shape that's making that outer one kind of down so it's further away, if that would be helpful for that. Maybe let's see what I can do for that head shape though. Oh, you know what? Mickey shape might not be a bad idea here. What else do we have? I mean, circles and half circles. I can work with that. We're gonna need the circles for the eyes. I'm trying to think right now kind of that bumpy line that's above the cuttlefish's eyes, kind of fitting that in here. I think we're gonna have to move the body back maybe a little bit. Oh, what about a heart or a skull shape? I could, I think either of those have possibility. The moon shape does too, because you could kind of just turn that. And then it's not blocking as much of the other parts. Actually, I didn't think I was going to end up with primarily moon shapes, but you know what? That might be what I end up looking for. What is my blue-green color? Because I'm not... Is it this? I keep thinking that this is the same as the background color, and then I guess it isn't. Alright, so if we do something about it that angle, and then we make it much smaller. So is this kind of where the ridge is? I guess on mine, this line kind of continues to that fourth tentacle instead of the other one. It doesn't need to do that on here, but maybe that's a good reference point. Kind of like that, and then that would mean the one on the other side. Can I duplicate a layer? Wait. I see a delete button. I swear there was not a delete button before, but there is a delete button now, what we were just talking about. It's right there. How did none of us see that? Okay, I think maybe the delete button goes away if you actually select the layer. That's what it is. I like the way that we all seem to not believe that there was a button, because you would expect to have to select the layer and then delete it. And because there's only so many buttons, they make it so that that Y button does a bunch of other stuff. So it would be a problem if it also deleted here. Good. We just deleted a layer. So there you go. You can, in fact, delete layers in the game. You just need to be on them, but you can't press A to select it and then delete it. You have to do it before that. There, we learned something, or at least I did. I thought I had seen it before and just like couldn't find it anywhere. Okay. This is such an interesting take on like how to how to do custom design kinds of things with a limited control set. Like, it feels so complicated. And I know part of it is like you have different control sets on each system that they're working with. But some of it I'm just like, how did we get to this point of these being the controls and these being the options? It just seems really weird sometimes too. Okay, thinking. So this one kind of up and it kind of sticks out over here, but it doesn't actually, like the moon feels a little too curvy. Like I almost want something that's a little more flat. I don't know. I'm not sure if like a half circle would work better here. Let's try that. Also, how do I'd really like to get back to the view where I could see kind of the whole design I was working on. And I really liked when it did that by itself by accident. Okay. I'm thinking probably I need to put... I'll need at least one orange circle to cover up the blue moon that we just put on the left side to make that more of an outline shape. And then... yeah, I'll need one on the other side too before we put an eye. Oh, there was this, which is just an outline, and this one, which is just an outline. All right, if this doesn't work out, I think the half circle that's an outline might be a better choice. Since we have those down, I'll keep trying with this for now. Just let me tilt the camera the other way. Let me move the camera up and down. It's so hard to see. Ooh, actually, I'm just gonna leave that one there. And I want to do the same thing on the other side. I'm starting to see it. Can this go? This can't go any smaller. To go smaller. So I'm not. I want to keep more of that circle than it'll let me. There. All right. I can sort of see it now. It's getting there. And then we put a white one. So let's change the color. And this is going to be the eye that we can see. Oh, I won't be able to make it any... oh, I should have made the whole thing at a slightly larger scale. I feel like in this tool, you have to really think about what is the smallest thing that I'm going to need. What's the smallest shape I'm going to need? Figure out that shape and how small you can put it. And then you have to kind of work outward from there, because the shapes just don't get as small as I think they should. I feel like I actually should put the eye like here. Here? Because I could still move those background shapes, which I think I might need to. I just like, let me see things. I feel like the eyes are a big deal, because if you get them right, things look cute. If you get them wrong, it's like, what is that creepy thing? All right, I will move. Nope, didn't want to move that. Would like to unmove that. What is that? Left, left. I did not do this left. Okay. So this one is the orange circle. Maybe here-ish. Oh, you're gonna get the new Animal Crossing guidebook? That's exciting. I have the first one that came out, but I have not gotten the new one. I kind of want it because it looks interesting. I don't think it's released for the US yet, though. But that's fun. I hope it has useful info for you. Oh, that's creepy. That's not... I did not make it better by moving things over here. That's something else. I kind of wish I had the history of the back so that when I go to... and I'm like, let me try this, and it doesn't work out, I can just keep hitting the back button until it goes back to looking less creepy, you know. If that's possible. I did this placement on purpose. I remember even saying I wanted to continue that line. That looks like an eyebrow. It's fine. It's fine. Should have just stuck with the original idea the whole time, but it's still so weird. What if I just make it big? Oh, that's too big. Guess that's not any better. We've got something happening with this. Something. I do feel like the back part with the leaf might benefit from having some of the blue on it. I don't know if that should go like between the orange and yellow layer or on top of it, or try to do an outline with it. I think I had been planning to put like the light blue one like behind the yellow too. Or we could do the teardrop. Or anything else that would give... Oh, not the leaf, actually. What was it? I guess it's the beast head is what I'm thinking. Oh. This. And so we put it like this. And then we make it really a bit bigger. It might be too big. Still may end up being too big or too small. I'm not really sure at this point. And then we're going to change it to our outline color. And then move it down behind the yellow one. So we should be getting an outline with this, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's that's something. We can maybe... I wish I could see it. I wish I could see it in its proper layer location, because I think that would help me a lot with trying to position it. Like, how am I supposed to know where this is? Great, so if that's that one, maybe it does need to be a little smaller, or maybe everything else needs to be a little bit bigger. Something like that, maybe. We're getting there. Which means I should save it again. Thanks. I hope it continues to go in the cute direction. It doesn't become a monstrosity. All right. I'm really happy with the way the game has been behaving for this too. Oh, put it back on. And then edit. Okay, so... I'm thinking of stuff. I don't have a good sense of where that leaf falls. But then, what if we swapped the colors of that yellow and orange on the back part? But I don't know like what this is on top of, and so if that overlaps with some of the other stuff too much, it may end up looking really strange. Okay. I can't tell yet what it's gonna be. Let's see what happens when I change this one to the same orange as everything else. That's different looking. I could do something with that. I don't know if the yellow on top is better or not. Maybe. All right, so we've got this half a circle thing up here. That is the yellow one, because it is cutting. It's there to make, well, if I make that orange though, that's not, oh, if we make this the same color as the outline, I think that works better. I don't know if I'd say it works, but I think it does work better. Maybe if I adjust it somewhat. Oh, maybe not that much. Something not quite, not working quite the way I want it to. If we rotate it somewhat and then move it. I could pretend that that works, and then I think, see if I can adjust the placement of the leaf to make that work a little better, but I'm thinking we may need to put another shape over it close to where the eye is. Can also flip it. That any maybe not better. Or I could use a different shape for like a decoration on top. Oh, even doing that, I feel like it's better, and it could be exactly the same and I just don't realize it. Let's see. Smaller, but not so small. I'm thinking this goes kind of behind our green outline is where I'm gonna put it. I hope. And then we'll move it down. Okay, that was too far down. Although I guess it doesn't, as long as it's on top of the yellow leaf, it doesn't matter too much. I wish it would, oh, maybe a little bit less quickly. Okay, that's fine. Animal Crossing YouTubers, if you can see who I follow, but definitely, like, you saw Cleo in chat before and Brooke in chat before. Yeah, Key Daisy, Keto. I know you had talked about speed builds and decorating inspo. Oh, what is their name? Kanoto? I think does amazing speed builds in all sorts of different things if you're looking for like an inspo channel. This is a lot. Like, I think it's just all the bright colors and stuff that's a lot. I wish there was a way to like do opacity and like apply colors on top of something else. Maybe if we add something that's a pattern. Those are not. You know, there's like bubbles. What are the flourishes? Not what I'm looking for. Could use the, like this pattern on top of that leaf. Give it a different look. Could use the swirly thing on top of the leaf. I don't know if it's got enough cutouts. Ooh. See, this one, if I could, I wish I could like stretch it. If you could change like the length and the width separately. I could do something like, I have no idea. Oh, there it is. That one always hides. Doubt there's any food. Then again, the head is currently an apple, so never know. The bubbles. I think I could use the bubbles. If they go small enough, they may not go small enough to make this work. Oh, they do. How many more layers? Okay, I can still put more layers, so I could put this as... It's gonna take several of them to do it. What color? Because I could do it the same as... I thought that would stand out a little bit more if we did it the same as the outline color. Do it darker. more blue. Could put it as kind of a lighter yellow. Or like a more orange. I wanted to say that this would be a more orange, but it doesn't really look like it. Like one of these. And I duplicate a layer. Does not look like it. Okay, gonna have to go do that again. I'm thinking about applying a pattern like this over kind of a lot of it, but I'm gonna start with the back, like this back part. Nope. And this, every time I am holding down the right trigger, I am trying to do it with the left joystick instead, and that is not the way the game wants me to do that. Huh? What type do I think it would be? It depends on which types do you already have on your island? That would allow for an informed guess. I would guess a type you don't already have on your island. Doesn't go any smaller. I could make it bigger. Ooh, that almost fits in there. One there. Oh, I thought you were asking about personality types, not species. Did you have 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. Cat. Oh, Sherb. Sherb is great. That is a lucky find. Rotate. Rotate with the left stick. I will eventually get used to doing that, and it'll seem like no big deal. It's got some texture now, which I kind of like. I mean, I don't, but like I like that it's not flat, I guess. I wish there was a like, I don't know, some like finer texture. But that I could also like apply it over stuff. What other options do we have? I mean, what if I apply, well, no. I was trying to think if I was to use like something as a cutout and then I put a different color behind that so that you could cut out, but cut out in a different, it doesn't work that way though. Without, I could see that being useful. If I could do that. What is this? I can't even see what that is. I wish I could also like, like show me what it is or give a name to it so that I have some idea before I click on it. I'll go through the all. I do keep looking at the swirly thing. Like the sparkly dust that comes off of the wand, like I want that. So I have little like specks of like texture, sparkly stuff color. I wonder if I could make that work on here. Like if I really just want to use the little dot part. I guess you kind of can. Come on, put it down. Oh, where did that come from? I guess I was under all. Yes, it is here. rotate, no. Rotate, no. Oh, I don't want to get the stick on it though. So if we kind of do that. This is more the type of like tiny texture and things I was hoping for kind of on the back part. We use those giant bubbles instead. I rotate it upside down. Yeah. Something. Why does it always go for upside down first? Like you want to do a fine adjustment and the game's like, actually, what if we just flipped everything? And I think just one more will let us get this last part over here. And at least the wand, like, I don't mind having the lines. If I'd done it really well, I could put one of those cut shapes in the areas where I don't want it. I think I need to adjust those middle two because I do have like the stick on it. And I don't want that. Maybe I do need to rotate this one so that the stick is farther away. Yeah. And then if I want to, I could put general shapes over the sticks that are not on the main part of the cuttlefish to kind of cut them out and delete them. I don't know about the back part with the bubbles and the leaf. That's the part that I am very unsure of. I'm wondering if I should try to do this stick thing again up there. Let's take out some of these and then go grab another wand. See what it looks like. Like the idea better than the way it actually turned out. Maybe in a different color if I do match it. Like maybe match this one to the background, or I could take out the leaf and do these in yellow instead. Ooh, or I could take out the leaf, do bubbles in yellow and this on top of it. Because then I won't. Because if I keep it the same color as the outline, at least it's not going to be like the sticks are all like they're going to blend into that really thick outline I have on the back instead of standing out if I did them in like a third color. Oh, I can also make this bigger. I forgot about that. And I can make it smaller. All right, this stencil has possibility that I hadn't really considered. I nearly fell asleep. Aw. Well, thanks. I'm glad that they have been relaxing and helpful for you. And that, like, the past streams are there, too. I'm gonna take out the bubbles that I put in so I can kind of see how this is working. Although I now wish that I thought about leaving them in and just changing their color. Too late. I like the position of the sparkly stuff. I don't like the position of some of the stick parts as much. Maybe, is it this one? Just move that back some, or maybe make it bigger so that the stars stretch out further. No. Rotate it so that it's maybe not quite as large. bad. And then what could I do if I take that leaf out? What would be a good something else? I mean, there is the spiral. There was something that was similar to the spiral, but wasn't that spiral. I could put a gradient. I wish they were less rectangular. But that might actually... I don't see a huge difference between this one and the other one, but I think I might go with a gradient. Oh, this thing? I wish I could use that as like a not solid, because I like it's got the nice shine on it, you know, it's got roundness, opalescence kind of color. Oh, there was this. I don't... I think that was the one that I was thinking of. Let's see. I'm gonna try the one I saw up here, I think. What was it I was gonna try that's up here? Oh, the gradient. Let's see what that looks like. I was thinking of it being like the yellow instead of using the solid leaf. Doing something like this to give me the definition between the two different places. We make it a little bit larger. Add something. So if we put that there, except I think what I want to do is make it some kind of yellow. Is that too light? I feel like we're changing pigment, but we're not changing opacity. There is a lurk command for the cuttlefish, but have a good night and thanks for stopping in. Okay, I didn't mean to move the whole thing. Let's see. I'm gonna go drop this down. Whoops. If it'll let me. Can we? Okay. We're gonna do it little steps at a time to try to get to the place where the leaf is. I'm gonna put the gradient in where the leaf currently is and then take out the leaf because I can't remember kind of where that is. Am I there? Is it up or is it down? We have so many pieces. Okay, it's all the way up there. All right, gotta keep going up. Don't know why we can't just play nice and scroll and why it jumps all over the place. Oh, we're almost there. Why do we do it like this? All right, and then we take that away. That's kind of neat. That is closer, I think, to the effects that I have on the real one. I think I need to clean up that edge there because it is, you know, it is really square. But I think if I just put an orange something in there. Make this the color of everything else. Make it as tiny probably as I can, and then rotate it to fit in here. Oh, kind of need it here, but behind. I guess I need it behind the white part. So we'll move this. Why? Please just let me scroll. I mean, I guess I could just move. Yeah, actually, I do want the eye on top of all the sparkly stuff too. Why can we not do that? Okay, that worked. I'm gonna save it because I think we just made a significant amount of progress and wanna keep that. Now, do we have anything that looks like, I don't know if we have anything that's kind of like W wobbly shaped, if we should make something that is, or if I should just go with round pupils because those are more normal. They're not normal for a cuttlefish though. See, I kind of like the idea of the gradient, and now I'm like, should I try a gradient on the front too? Because I think it makes those like little star sparkles that we put on there stand out more. Everything is like the stream is blurry, or the design is blurry. If the stream is blurry, check the little, what is it? The gear icon, and make sure that you select a higher resolution. Sometimes YouTube, for whatever reason, like if your internet blips to a slower speed momentarily, it'll put it at like 400 or 140 or something. I have to do that on streams sometimes. All of the numbers on my side look like they're okay, but I know YouTube can be strange and it's trying to help every now and then. How can I would like to zoom in. Yours is on high. Interesting. All of my previews look fine though. So I don't know. When in doubt, refresh. The gradients in the shapes, yes. Oh, this one's only like a half. Like I think I used this one. Could I get this one to fit just over this front part? I want it like bigger and smaller at the same time. I also wish I could put it like, I want to use this shape, but I want it to only show up on the orange parts. Oh no. I wonder what's going on. And the resolution, you double check that and it says that it's at the 1080 or whatever it's supposed to be. See, I want it to cover all of this area, but I don't really want to have yellow on the outside. Oh, that's really weird. Let me check. I mean, that looks clear on the other side, so I think it's something on your side, but I don't know how to fix that unless that's happening for other people. But I have it up in 2 previews and they seem okay. If I make this yellow, is that going to be a problem because it's so far off the design? It looks like it might be. So I guess I need to make this smaller. I mean, I could flip it. What happens if I do flip it? No. Always the wrong joystick every time. I guess that would make it a really solid line though. Unless I make it small enough and could like hide that line with a curved shape. Maybe. some point, this will become easier, right? So if I put it this high, I think I can hide the top part behind the circles that we made around the eye shapes, and then still have it kind of extend into the other area. See how that works. And then if I move this down a lot more. Hi Cody, welcome in. It's rolling. Okay, it is getting close to the place where I need it to go, so that's progress. Oh, that is not great looking. Being able to see where the orange circle, this seemed like a really good idea for a moment. That's weird. So maybe that didn't help. I mean, I can put it back further. Which theoretically would help, but it doesn't. Where did I have that, I don't know if I'm even on the right layer right now. So I feel like I have lost whatever that green, we had the outline color, right? We had that, and it was over that right eye, and I don't see it anymore, and I don't know when I lost it. So it's not that one. It's this one. When did I move that orange circle though? Why isn't it? I think maybe it's that one. Maybe this is supposed to go back a layer. Oh no, that's not better. Made it worse. I made it worse. I made it worse. When did I mess this up though? Because I haven't paid enough attention to know when I when I messed this up. Okay, I think maybe not that. It could go like here. No, I can't. Nope, 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 nope. If I put it on top and it was there, it wouldn't be as bad, I guess. Maybe. It came from the side. I like the ideas of where I hope it would go, but it's not. I just made it really big and put the darkest part off the thing. You know, kind of like we did with the other stuff. It's not like the worst thing I've done. It is weird. I don't know, is that better or worse? Or should it be a different color? That's a possibility too. I think maybe if I do that overlay, then these should be that lighter color. Or at least some of them should be that lighter color. Could mix it with two different colors. Something like that. I don't know what color I want the second one to be, though. What if it was like a darker orange instead of the darker blue? I'm not totally convinced, but I am gonna try it. So it looks like I have 4 down here. So which one? Because I thought these top 4 were the ones that were on top, but maybe I only have 3 on top. Yes, okay. That makes more sense. So I had been going with this color. I could go with like a pinkish color instead of the orange. Oh, kind of the slightly lighter, or I guess that is the color that I have, or is it not? I think I'm gonna switch them to this. Oh no, I didn't mean to move it. Could I rotate this to get it to fit on there? Oh, okay. And then where is this one? I'll change the color of this one to match that, which I think was here. Yes. And then we need to make inside of the eyes so that it's somehow cute. So we could do, you know, the Mickey shape isn't that far off. Or we could do the swirly shape. What if we did do the Mickey shape? How tiny can I make this? Oh, not as tiny as I wish I could. So I could put this in here. Let me change the color so we can see it. Why is black not black? This looks like reddish or something. But I could put like a small... No, I probably can't make a shape small enough to go on top of that to correct the shape. But that's what I want to do. The smallest, so this is where when I said you have to pick your smallest shape first, I didn't do that because the white circle that this is on top of is the smallest circle. Like I can't make a circle smaller than that. Which is limiting. So if all else fails, we have that Mickey head. We have this Mickey head, which has some open spots. What is gonna let us go smaller? Yeah, that is very high on my wish list of things that I need them to fix in the design tool in update 5 is letting the designs go smaller. Much, much smaller. I wish I knew, because I feel like some of the designs can go smaller than others. But I don't have a good sense of which ones that is. How tiny could I make a bat? It's not quite what I'm looking for, but if it goes small... Like, we could use this if I needed to. I can make that work. It almost looks like a sleepy eyelid closed. And I think if I needed to do that, like, this would work pretty good. I feel like that's a possibility. I kind of want to see what else we could use with how okay-ish that looks. Like, there were, like, 3 different bat designs, I think, too. Oh. Okay, there are, like, there's 4 different bat designs. So we also have this one. Oh. I will get the hang of this eventually. Just pretty... I guess you can't really see them over each other. This one's a little bit thicker than that. It's less symmetrical, but I could see that work too. I think the other ones might have been a little, like, not quite the right shape. Oh, there are these. There's the Mickey balloons. I wonder how small does the heart get? It's very different, but kind of cute to go with the heart instead. I don't hate it. We'll just leave a random heart around as a possibility. I wonder if there's a smaller heart. I'm glad we're finding things that could potentially work though. Because once I realized what I'd done with the circle and the circle being so big, I was like, this might not work out. Oh, wait. I mean, this one basically is an eye. Oh, a star. I may have passed the stars. We could put the glasses on it. I mean, we could probably use this one as both the outline and the inside. I wish it wouldn't go back to the top each time that I click something. I could see this planet thing working too. Smaller, but not all the way small. Nope. Maybe. Where am I? So that's the heart. What if I move the... No. Oh, what are we doing down there? This is one of the bats. I'm just moving it out so that we can see the other options that we have. So we have the Mickey balloon shape. My favorite thing about this one is just that it puts an outline around the eye. Ooh, we could rotate it. Good call. So, something like that. Again, I wish I could squish it a little bit. That's not bad, but whoops. I feel like the other ones work better. I'm gonna look for a star. I mean, we have like these. Do we not have a regular star? Oh, this would give a very different vibe, but that could work. Oh, I was like, what is going on down here on the bottom left? But it's the sun has changed, and so the colors look a little bit different because of that. If we do have oh, we do. Here we go. Yeah, I was thinking we did, and then I just didn't notice it. That's not bad either. I'm afraid of it getting overwhelmed with layers if I leave all the options in here. I think I do have something. Maybe it doesn't go to a heart shape. Sorry. Let's see. I was thinking I have something where it kind of makes a face almost like that. I do think that there's more to be done with the... How do you... I didn't want to zoom out that much, but... with kind of the back part still looks a little bit off. I mean, all of it looks a little bit off, but the back part is so pointy, I guess. Let me save this. So you can kind of read that from a distance, which is kind of nice. I feel like that was one of the problems with the one that we made last time with the puppy and the cat in the pocket is it looked good when I was making it. Well, good, but you know, it looked readable up close, but then when you step back and you were actually at the distance when you were wearing it, you like couldn't quite tell what it was supposed to be. I feel like this one, like, it's large enough that you can get the overall look a little bit easier. You know, I was gonna go in and fix those like pointy edges, but if this is the distance I'm gonna see it from, maybe I don't need to. Inconsistent lighting. The gradients I really like. Like, I think they helped a lot to make it more readable too. That's not bad. I'm a little bit surprised that it looks that acceptable. I don't know if I should leave the bats, actually. Like, it looks weird now from this angle, but from far away, I think I like it better, which I wasn't expecting. I'm thinking about background designs. Like, I could put the bubbles in the background. Or some other random something. Do we have a pumpkin design? How do we not have a pumpkin design? I definitely thought we did. With a poison apple. Is there a pumpkin design and I just don't have it? I really would have thought that that would be something that was in the villain star path or something around that time, but I guess there aren't any villains with pumpkins. So I could put a giant swirl of color behind it. I could put a big gradient of color behind everything. Do a little splash for the water. It's a pretty good looking splash. We could put bubbles. Do more like sleeve bubbles or something. Could give it headphones. I don't think they line up. Otherwise, I probably would give it headphones. I'm gonna not do fire this time. I sort of like these clouds. Oh, that's so small. Maybe I don't need the clouds. I put them symmetrically on both of the shoulders. Oh, that's not... I did not hit the buttons that'll let me do that nicely. Hi, welcome in. Good to see you back. What does this one do? Oh, does it just undo everything I do? Not even sure. Wait, how do I have two of them? I don't know what I did to get two of them, or more than two of them. You know, at first, I feel like I knew what all the buttons up there did, and now I clearly have no idea what those various options do, like at all. Like, I know this is symmetrical, right? Because I told it to do that. But what was happening when I got it over here and I suddenly had two of them? Was that just a glitch? Because I don't see it now. Oh, what? I thought I was only going to get the clouds on the top, and now I have the clouds in a lot of weird places too. I should know why. But what's weirder though is like I only have 2 layers, right? One for the left and one for the right, even though that layer represents multiple clouds, not a full-on it's not like a full-on pattern. It's just like some weird, yeah, armpit clouds and inner arm clouds, because we all need those. I don't know. That's fine. What other fun decorations do we want to add? So I do kind of like that. I almost want to give the cuttlefish candy because I feel like he's helpful in streams, deserves some candy. Also, I've just kind of been wanting to use that design. We do have the bubbles. Those are up there. Could totally use bubbles. And what I really want is to be able to copy like groups of things that I've made. So copy the group of shapes that represents the cuttlefish and then like be able to put that on something else. So I wouldn't say I want to like make one of these, but I want to put a chef hat on him. That I could do that and make like a t-shirt with the same stuff and then like alter it somewhat. Could put the lanterns. This is how I ruin things though. Like putting all the extra stuff. Do I keep the bats? Like the bats were not there intentionally. Save it before I do the extras. Good point. As far as we know, we still can't copy though, right? I would love to be able to, you know, get it to that point and then copy it and make another one so that if I mess it up, I can go back, but also so you can make variations. I'm just totally spoiled by Animal Crossing. All right, you totally can't see my armpit clouds or my shoulder clouds, but you can see the cuttlefish from far away. Really pretty good. Could do that. I'm wondering if I should move the bats. Oh, cool. Thank you for the reminder to save, though, before that happened. Is that the game saying, like, leave it as is, this is fine? Also, welcome back, Holly. I'm gonna put you on the be right back screen while it loads, and I'll be right back. It looks like I'm still wearing my shirt, so that's a win. Also, good night, Holly. I probably missed that. I can't tell if the clouds are there or not, but I think I also can't tell if the clouds are there or not when we're actually on the design. Oops, I do want to keep wearing it though. Okay, technically the clouds are here even if we can't see them. Do I want to move the bats? Maybe just like a little bit? Should I make the bats a different color? Or should we keep them? Or take them out? Like, I kind of like them. I have kind of a Halloween theming on my main page. I think they might stay. Now what I'm thinking is, should I do something with like the edges? With like the cuffs? Or the back? I could also try to take out, you know, the various lines that we have from the fairy wand I used for texture. I could try to take those out by putting like a shape on top of it that'll cut instead. It gets a little bit complicated, but I could do that. I don't know if I really noticed them in the far away view though, so I might leave it there. Yeah, they almost remind me of like I almost want more of them, so there's like that comic book kind of effect, you know? What about... Yeah. Like, it does make me want to put more of them, which I could on like the back layer and then just put like a lot of them there. What if we put these? Can I put a gradient on the cuff, do you think, and make that work? All right, so I want it to be symmetrical. Yes, the tree shadows are pretty good in this game. I kind of wish I could make that as an effect on the shirt on purpose too. That's just gonna flip it over. If I do this, does that? Yes, I think that's gonna help me. Now, why does the game want me to like not be able to see it though? I'm thinking of putting a gradient coming off the cuff that's kind of that same color as the outline. I think that's what I kind of have here. So, you know, whenever, say, the channel blows up and we make merch, here's your prototype, just like this. That's a good point. That is why I was standing out there by the fountain, because it's one of the few places where you don't have the shadows. We do still have shadows over here, though. Do we have anywhere where we still have sun, or do I need to adjust the sun? Because I can do that in this game. Let's see, what is the back? The back is just plain right now. But honestly, I keep wanting to do designs on the back of it, but then I tend to wear like my hair in the ponytail, and then you can see nothing on the back. No, I didn't want you to turn around. Although, when I'm in this mode, can I turn my character, or am I just turning the camera? So that makes a difference. I am just turning the camera, so it would have been fine if I was planning on doing this side. I can't. I cannot tell which one. I guess it's this one or it's this one. I guess this is what we have on the sleeves right now. And then I guess maybe I don't. If I make it symmetric, it's just side. Yeah, okay. It's just side to side symmetrical, so I don't have to worry about this showing up on the front. And then if I make it bigger, I think I just made it bigger. Yes. But do I do the global thing or just leave it like this and it'll be fine? There should be like a, I don't know, make it go right up to the center thing and not overlap button. There we go. It's pretty close. It does have a seam, but you just don't look. From far away, I don't think we'll notice at all because it'll be too small to see. And I was thinking about doing something on the front like that, but oh, maybe on the front if I do it small enough. Because I don't want to interfere too much with the yellow gradient that I have. But if I make it little, can I like put it on here and then have it kind of take away the yellow gradient from the blue part, but not remove the yellow gradient from the cuttlefish part? That's what I'm thinking. So I can't do it the same way I did on the other part, on the back, because I can't make it that big or it'll extend up too much. I'm even uncertain here. Or should I do it in a different color? Like a slightly darker because we do have the yellow there? Because part of putting it on the front is, well, to make it match the back a little in the cuffs, but also to tone down the yellow. We could put it in the color that the background is in. And then maybe one more on the sides. Yes. Sort of like he's spawning in from somewhere. I cannot tell anymore which one has which color. Okay, how do I get it over here? So I'll need to do not that much rotation, just a tiny bit. Maybe this is where I do need that global button, which sometimes does exactly what I think it does and sometimes gets a little creative. I'm strongly hoping for it does the thing I need it to do. Just a little sort of, I think I let go of the wrong button. But I think something like that could work. Maybe the bottom is just a little too light now. We'll just go with the emerging from a glowy space kind of thing. There's part of me that's considering, what if I put, like take that shape that we have as the backmost shape, make it a shade darker than the shirt and kind of put it up and behind, kind of like a shadow. I want to say I could do that on the bottom too, except that's not a single shape, that's like 10 shapes. And so I don't, as much as I want to pull that off, I don't know that I could. But the single shape feels doable. The biggest trick with this one is going to be moving the layer all the way to the bottom, I think. Okay, is that the color of the shirt? Is that the color of the shirt? What is the color of this shirt? I thought it was this, but I guess it's not. Is it? It's not this. Because I shouldn't be able to see this shape on top of it, and yet I can. Doesn't matter. This looks like it's gonna be a good shadow shape. And then... how small can I... Alright. If I pay attention to the lower right, it can kind of help me with the rotation shape. This looks really different. Why does this look different? I swear the... oh, it's the, okay, I see what's going on. I think that the, like... the tool ring is covering up some of the key features of the outline of the shape. Yes, I agree, Katie. I feel like it does change. I also think it might change depending on what you have it layered on top of, too. To, like, just make it a little bit more complicated. That, and then... like here? So if he was coming up from a glowy spot, then there would be a shadow. Maybe. That's what we're going to pretend, is that there's a shadow. And I want to move it to the backmost. Oh, that is fascinating. I didn't move it as far back as I needed to, but just seeing it like with the gradient and it's on top of the other back layer is kind of interesting. That's what I was thinking. Heading to the dentist. Good luck with the dentist. I hope everything goes well. I forgot about the gradient and that it would be on top of the shadow. It keeps looking to me more and more like hair, which I know it's not. It's so weird. Oh, you know what part of it is? On the little guy, we can't see that upper edge. It's like a clean line, not a fluffy line. Yeah, I hate the dentist too. So, be strong. Everything will hopefully go just fine. I have an idea. I don't know that it's going to be a good idea, and it could kind of mess it up. Actually, I have like 4 ideas, and I'm not sure which one of them I should try. So I'm thinking about making the top edge not all fluffy. And I could like move the orange shape up or make it larger so that it covers over the green one. I could move the green shape down. Or I could take a totally different shape and kind of like cut a curve across that top part. I don't know if we have a shape like that, but I wanted to see if we might. We probably don't. And it'd probably be a complete mess to even try. Oh, but look, you have this thing. And if I change it and let's line up where we would imagine, ugh, a lack of precision with the rotation tool. So if we just cut this here, would it be here? Does it need to be a little bit bigger? I could cut it all the way down to the orange. And then we use the cutout tool. And we can kind of see what it's gonna look like. Maybe it needs to... I'm like just a hair difference on that rotate, which is not really the way that this tool functions, at least not on Switch. What if it is bigger? You can get like a broader curve. Spin. Okay. Why? Why can't it stay where I put it each time I put it there? Ha! I mean, it's not quite... I think I could still adjust that, but... it's so different. I don't know yet if it's good different or not. But that makes such a difference. What if I move... I'm gonna make a mess of things, aren't I? Probably am. What if I move the orange one? You just rotate it a little. Yep. Yep. By a little, I mean completely. Definitely what I intend to do. Move it down kind of here. And then... actually, let's move the green one. That down a little. Oh, that's kind of a lot. But if we move our cutting arc down with it, okay. I'm trying to think. I see that it's on top of the outline that we have in the front. I'm wondering if I could still move that piece and get it to work. Like move the layer up so that it's on top of the cutting arc. Or do we just make this a little smaller? I mean, yeah, I've got that big dark one back there that I need to fix. I don't know. Was it better when it had like the crazy hairdo kind of a thing going on instead? I mean, I could move this way up or way down. It kind of doesn't make sense, but I don't hate it being way up there. But I could move it down and over to have a shadow on this side. Sort of does. Let's back out and see what this looks like in a bigger picture and save. Because there's so much going on with it right now. It's not terrible. I don't know that that made much of a difference from the far away view so much as the up close. See what it looks like if we... I don't think I'm going to be able to see much of it in camera view. You can't see it at all. I mean, I guess if you can get like, there's not anything.
So much fun here.
I have not figured out this view and how to make it work. It's like, where is this rotating from? I mean, this would be useful when I need those I need pictures that don't have my character in it. I feel like I keep getting further away. Like, how am I... Is that what this is? Like the camera on a spiral path of some sort? Oh no, it's that whole you ended up on top of the roof thing. Bird's eye view. I can still sort of see him down there on the shirt. I think I should have done something around the neck, but because my character's wearing stuff there, I haven't yet.
Deputy.
Ooh, today could be a perfect picnic day.
I need better lighting.
Kind of relieved there are so many nice people here.
But like, why can't... There should be some way for me to take pictures kind of in between that, other than like, let me stand near a thing and then inch close to it until... Oh, can't see.
What Goofy's up to?
You've got to like get an object in between. Lighting here is really weird. Oh, hey, the moon. I'm wondering if I can get better lighting, or if I would have to change all the in-game light in order to see, which might be the case. Well, that's better lighting. Where can I put my camera? Okay, if I do this, no. Sort of. But if I face... I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to get that, like, fake zoomed in. Oh, we can also just do this. You can kind of see. I really don't want... Oh, this is a weird way to play zoomed in. I've only ever used it for, like, still shots. There you go. We made the cuttlefish on a shirt and did some mining. Other than like gathering resources a little bit more, I don't think I have the time to do like a second design or design an area. But that's, I don't know, that came out like surprisingly good given the set of tools that we had to work with. That's kind of neat. All right, I think that's probably going to be it for today. I would like to stream again tomorrow, either this or maybe Animal Crossing. Doing things like this makes me want to do more of the creative stuff and the design stuff. I'm not sure which game yet, but probably tomorrow, unless something comes up with scheduling. But thank you for hanging out while I did my chores and made a funny shirt. Hopefully I'll see you in a future live stream. Don't forget to get your Twitch drops for this game. Today and tomorrow is the first one with the headphones that I'm wearing and the table, and then Sunday and Monday is the second one. And if you're not sure how to do that, there's a video on it on my channel of how you set that up and can get it. And then, yeah, if you haven't liked or subscribed, you're welcome to do so. Always appreciated. And because I don't have a really regular schedule, the notifications is probably the best way to figure out when the next live stream is. I'll also post on Twitter shortly before I go live, but the ones on YouTube are reliable because they're automatic and they don't rely on me remembering. So have a good weekend, everybody.